Ready? Death Stranding 2 trailer reaction in 3, 2, 1. PlayStation.
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal, guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
What makes you think you have
What is
a
that?
choice?
What is happening? What is that?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
Okay.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico.
Bring what from Mexico? Babies?
This thing between us. It was a mistake.
No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
Okay. Okay, we got sand. Oh, wow. Jeez. Wow, look at that. $11 after the... Okay. Servers on the beach.
I couldn't protect you.
What the fuck, dude? This is insane. Oh no.
Trying to jump us out of there.
That's fragile. Oh damn, they Thanos snapped her.
I could only take my equipment with me.
Oh.
And I couldn't possibly think of Blue like that.
Wait, what?
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Blue out. Just Blue.
What is happening? Oh,
This time,
Death Stranding 2
lasting connection with the lady in red.
on the beach.
The perfect ending humanity deserves.
Damn, I'm in. Oh, ick. Oh, what is that?
For the
Oh,
sake
no,
of the
thank you.
future,
Nope.
We must all come together.
What? Kojima,
As a
no.
barrier to the bad.
No,
and
thank
the
you on
gateway
that.
To the good. All hands.
What the fuck? What is happening? Oh, they're all over the servers. The Cthulhu's attacking the servers. Whoa. Titans. What the fuck is that? Oh, super ultra mega titan. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. What is that? What is that? What is happening? No. No fucking way. What the fuck? What? What are you, what?
With a few sticks.
Oh my god. You are not putting Solid Snake in this game. What is
United
happening?
States of America had a prominent gun culture.
What is happening? What?
Distinctly American philosophy, and one
Oh
which would
my
appear to
god.
have
What
spread to
the
this continent.
fuck?
The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical
What is
words,
that?
the more essential sticks seem to become.
Wait, no.
DHV Magellan. Integrate.
What in the fuck is happening? What is that? What is he? What? So we're doing Metal Gear? What is? Oh my, what? What does he mean by this? So, okay. Wow. Well, it comes out in June. What the fuck? Wait. Yeah. What in the
United
fuck was
States.
that? That is Solid Snake.
A world
That is Solid Snake.
divided, made whole.
And this is clearly Metal Gear Rex on a whatever Cthulhu humanoid thing. What in the fuck? With the cannon and everything.
Everyone, hold on tight.
Okay, like we can.
You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal,
An unrepentant criminal.
guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing
Infiltration.
that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have
Like, this is literally like Solid Snake, dude. This is fucking Solid Snake.
overlooked your crimes.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
What makes you think you have a choice?
That is Solid Snake's story.
What kind of cargo?
I'm no hero. And then this is kind of like Raiden and fucking what's her name? Rose's interactions. I was feeling that because I was like, oh, this is like Raiden and Rose in Metal Gear Solid 2. Like emotional, like relationship stuff.
They make me bring them over from Mexico.
This thing between us.
There's gonna be some heavy drama. There's gonna be some heavy drama.
No.
There will be heavy
It was
drama.
not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
Yeah. If you have, well, I'll play the first one then. Well, damn, we have a lot of games to fit in. You got to get going on Kingdom Come. Well, honestly, we might be coming to a close by the end of the week next week. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have many side missions left, but then we got some old games to play to get ready for the new games coming out. So I should play the first one again. Because I'm sure, like, what's with the baby? I don't understand that. Yeah, that's in the first one. That's old news by now. That's not surprising anymore. Like, the baby thing was shocking when the trailer for the first one came out. So that's whatever's. But if you're like, whoa, what is that? Like, that's why we should play the first one. Look at this environment, though. Holy cow. There's a big city over there. Clearly a big city. Mountains. Yeah, I can play the PC version, though. They have the PC definitive version now. This is like, this server farm thing is like Metal Gear's GW or whatever. I don't know. There's like the fact that there's just, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he means by this, but like, I already have Metal Gear on my brain, and then he puts it in this, so then it makes it hard not to draw the parallels and like what's happening. That's why I will stream Metal Gear as well this year, because the third one comes out, or the remake, which is the very first one in the series, actually, for the timeline. But in Metal Gear Solid between 2 and 4, that's in the future, and there's like an AI system that controls everything in that, and it's called GW. Anyways, we'll get to that when I play the game again. But that's what this reminded me of when I was watching it. But like, I don't know what he's doing. It's Metal Gear Stranding, I guess. I don't know. And then these are literally like the walkers from Metal Gear Solid 4 with the legs. Okay, and when I saw this, I was like, those look like Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, you see the legs on them? Wait, just watch. I'm gonna sound crazy, but I'm not. See what I mean? So that is Solid Snake in Metal Gear, one of my favorite games of all fucking time, that I just told you before I watched this trailer. Fighting Metal Gear Rex, one of the most classic boss battles of all time in a video game. Okay. So that's fun. It's Metal Gear Rex's head. That's so sick, dude. The visuals are so sick. Like, this is... Yes. If any... So, water... So, there's the visuals of the visuals, but look at the... So, there's water... Shittier water. It looks like muddy water or something. Like polluted water. And then there's fire and shit. Look at the fire graphics. Where is that? That looks sick. And also the Metal Gear head thing is behind him. That is so sick. Okay, we did this in the first one. You travel, you carry people, missions. Those are cool too anyways. Oh, wow. Dude, there's so much happening. It was hard to see. There's a fucking avalanche. Dude, imagine you got to get up there and a goddamn avalanche is coming. Now what? Because a big aspect of this game is getting from point A to point B. It's true. It's like the actual gameplay itself, like, is crazy too. But one of the core elements of the game is delivery. Like, you can just play this game and just play in the open world, and you have delivery missions. Like, you got to bring supplies from one point to another point. That is like the core element. But then also there's obviously millions of other things. But like the one that's consistent is delivery of goods from this is like a shelter of people that live under here, kind of like a fallout shelter, and like a whole community lives underground. And this is how America still exists after the Death Stranding, or after the big apocalyptic event. So that's like the gist of like the game. But then there's all the crazy story elements too. Yeah. And like through the delivery of these is how you're reconnecting the United States to you're bringing it back together, because everyone's just kind of like separated. Oh, maybe this is a perfect time for this game.
I couldn't protect you.
And like the baby thing, they protect the character from, or like you have like a thing that comes out of the baby carriage, or the baby box thing that alerts you from when like it's like the environment's gonna get bad, or there's I can't remember all the character names now, or like there's invisible creatures that you can't see, and that thing, the baby and the thing, can detect when it's near you. I'll play the first one, because what I'm saying now is making absolutely zero sense, and I get it, but that's why you see a baby here, and that's why Fragile, because her name is Fragile, this seems to be Sam's baby from the first one, like older now, obviously, and they're trying to protect it still. And I don't know who the fuck these things are. These seem to be like some kind of like, what are the bad guys in Assassin's Creed called? I don't know if you guys can help. Is that a woman? Yes, Fragile. What are the bad guys in Assassin's Creed? Yeah. There's strong Cthulhu elements in this. There was in the first one too. No, like the Templars. No, the Templars. I don't know. These like a Templar type character. Dang, Inquisitors. We don't have any yet. Yeah, thank you, Carnage. Yes. My goodness. We gotta play some games. We gotta get you guys caught up. Hoping Assassin's, the new one, has Templars in it. They haven't really done that though in a while, have they? I don't know. I fell off of Assassin's Creed. We'll play the new one this year though, because I haven't played the last two. I think I played Odyssey. That was cool. That looks sick. That looks sick. Giant moon. I really liked. So, are you going to be able to build rail systems to get goods from point A to point? Everything looks bigger, and the first one's massive already. But like the fact that you can have rail systems transporting goods, I think, from one base to another. That's the bad guy. That's Troy Baker. He's a bad guy in the first one. He has some Power Ranger looking outfit now. He has a guitar. Oh, there you go. So Sam has it on right now. This is what the BB is. It's connected to your BB, and it's like an arm, and it detects where the bad guys are. Looks like there's a good emphasis on combat too. In the first one, combat was in the game, but it was not like a main focus. But they're showing a lot of combat in this. Cool view of the tram system, or the train system. I hope you can build these. That would be so sick. And I really do think, like, I'm telling you guys, I might be just tripping, but This is also great. I think this is an idea he got from what is it? Solo. I think a lot of Star Wars stuff inspired him on this from the newer movies, right? That this is from Solo, that rail system in Star Wars that they fight over. It's a cool fight scene. The movie was not that great, but that fight scene was cool. The combat is depth, the limiting factor of the first game. Yeah, because you want more. True. Okay, so who we got in the game? Who are the main characters? I still haven't seen that Jesus character yet. We watched the trailer again. This is crazy. He like snuck him in there. That looks so sick. Okay, so you got Norman Reedus. Plays Sam. He's the main character. You play as him in the first one too. The graphics have improved so much too. And I can't tell you, the first one looks incredible. But I don't know how they keep making it better. You got Leah Sedor. I don't know her surname. But she's also in the first one, plays Fragile. So Sam and Fragile are in the first game. You got George Miller. Whoa. Tarman. George Miller in the game. Performance by Marty Roan. You got Higgs. He's in the first game. Troy Baker. They made him look even more insane here. I mean, that's nuts. So that's Higgs. He's the main bad guy in the first game, and it looks like maybe probably the main bad guy in the second game. But there's so many other elements. I'm thinking, I don't know. Probably the main bad guy. Elle Fanning. She's in some TV shows, isn't she? Is that Dakota Fanning's sister? Wait. She was in a few things. Yeah. Dakota Fanning is her older sister. Wow. I remember Dakota Fanning was hey, thank you, Maria, for the 5 gifteds. She was in, one of two of my favorite Dakota Fanning movies that she's in, which is Elle Fanning's older sister, Man on Fire with Denzel Washington, and War of the Worlds. Fire. And she was just goated in those. Her older sister. I know that Elle is she was in Daddy Daycare. Super 8. We Bought a Zoo. Or Maleficent was one of a complete unknown. Is that with Timothy Chalamet? Yeah. She was in the Bob Dylan movie with Timothy Chalamet. Okay. So she's got some cred. Right, Dolman, the guy, the whatever the fuck this is. Faith Aiken. Special appearance. Who's Faith or Fatih Aiken? Who is that? Who's Fatih? German film director. Yeah, he's a German film director. I think that's just Hideo Kojima giving back to the film industry because he really gets inspired by it. Okay. Rainey is Shili Kutsuna. I don't know who this is. She was in Deadpool. Who did she play in Deadpool? Okay, well, she was in the Deadpool movie. The President, Alistair Duncan. Alyssa Zhang, Charlie. Who's Charlie? Hartman, Nicholas Whiting Refn. Performance by Darren Jacobs. I don't know who Nicholas Whiting Refn is. This is a big character. Oh, he's a Danish film director. Oh, he directed the movie Drive with that was really good. With Ryan Gosling, where he's like a wheelman. It was super good. If you guys haven't seen Drive, you have to. It came out in like 2011. I don't know what he did in that movie. Oh, he directed it. Duh. So he's cast 2 or 3 films because George Miller, right? George Miller doesn't he does scary movies, right? He has Australia. Yeah, no, he's done Mad Max. Dude, George Miller's goated. Happy Feet. Valhalla Rising, yes. Yep, Valhalla Rising's one of them. So he's cast because he had Guillermo del Toro in the first one. So yeah, he's super giving back to film directors by casting them into this game. That's pretty cool. Red Samurai, Luca Marinelli. This is our Solid Snake here. Luca Marinelli. They call me, I don't know. He's an Italian actor. Diabolic. Nothing I recognize. He's been in a lot of movies. The Eight Mountains is his newest one. I haven't seen that. Oh. Deborah Wilson? Oh, that name sounds familiar. Yeah. Mad TV. Deborah Wilson was on Mad TV. Been a lot of movies as well. Suicide Squad. Lord Help Us. She's in That's So Raven. Yeah, he's got some. I mean, yeah, shit. Well, okay, hold on. That's the director. That's the guy. So he becomes the puppet, I think. This is the guy that is the actor of the puppet. I just looked him up. There he is in the game. Or not the actor. He's the film. Right there, bang. There he is, finally. All right, so now you said this is Jesus now? It's Jonathan. We finally found it. It literally just came on the screen quickly. do not reopen until Christmas. Yeah, he does play. I don't know. Is this the is that him? Or is this just I don't know. Or is this just Troy Baker's character? What's with the oil imagery? Yeah, they get it's the ick. Matthew, it does look like her. It looks like Troy. I think this is Troy Baker's character, actually. That's not Jesus or Jonathan. Yeah, it's Troy Baker's character. But they did put the... It does look like they tried to make him like Jesus here, though. They have algebra on the forehead. Then our favorite part, then the best part of the whole trailer.
Good. All hands, brace for launch.
This is when it gets insane. Best part of the whole trailer. That looks so nuts. Dad, so you're gonna have like a big Titan boss battle? Or boss battles or something? Like, that's insane. That's wild. That looks sick. Okay. So big Titan boss battles, that's dope. We should not have connected. That's different, because the messaging in the first game was all about connection and how important it was, and then at the end of this it says we should not have connected. Uh-oh. Then this is insane. This is actually nuts. It still is like, holy shit.
World divided, made whole.
Solid
Sticks.
Snake.
Encouragement.
He's back.
The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture.
So sick. That image looks dope. And don't tell, that looks like freaking I'm telling you, that looks like Call of Duty. Like, you got Solid Snake and then the Call of Duty characters with the beanie. One of the 141 characters wears that in Call of Duty. Talk about in America, you got a prominent gun culture. Call of Duty fits into that. So did Solid Snake.
A distinctly
American
philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical
all that's missing is putting a bandana or putting a eye patch on him later.
the more
If he gets an eye patch on him, that's insane.
seem to become.
That looks like Independence Hall in Philadelphia. What was in the... Wait, what was in that? Is he doing VR? He's doing VR like in like for Metal Gear. This was all for Metal Gear fans. This little bit here from Solid Snake on, he's literally doing Metal Gear VR training. You can see it in his eyeballs. That's literally Metal Gear VR training. from the VR mission. Dude, I played this. My cousins had this one. We never had it. It was literally just the VR missions. There was nothing else. So this looks like the hallway that he's in.
DHB Magellan. Integrate.
And then this is right out of Metal Gear. This is...
Everyone, hold on tight.
I'm in. I'm sold. Yep. I'm so in. June 26th. I'm ready. Tell me that doesn't look sick, dude.